No. I love those sorts of videos. It's like, wow, you really went back and found every instance, huh? Bravo. Don't know why, but I commend your work. Oh, that sounds pretty great. It's just gonna be a bunch of curses. Curse it out, curse it out. Fuck, dude, sometimes you just gotta fucking curse so much. I also curse a lot, so that sounds pretty relatable. And that's a good time for ranting. That, like, 2 a.m. clarity. Mm. I wouldn't want to go to school either. Like, how do you know if all your classmates are vaccinated? Also, school is stressful, so there's that, but I feel like they shouldn't even let kids back in school unless they have their shots, you know? I think it's like they haven't made one for little kids yet, but like, it should just be a general safety thing for the kid themselves and their whole family, that they have to have been able to get their shot first. And there shouldn't be any penalties for that. Yeah, there's also the social anxiety aspect, of course. Oh man, I remember that. Oh, it's something you did. No one even cares about that. No one bothers or remembers when anyone else did that summer. Most people are probably gonna laugh because, like, if they do actually ask that, they're gonna be like, bruh, not much. Do you remember what happened this year? Last year? Excuse me? This year and last year? Mm. I'm not fully up to date with the humor of today's youths. Well, I know back in, like, I don't know if you're in high school or what, but I hope you're at least in high school if on Twitch, but like, everyone is super obnoxious in high school. Everyone is embarrassing. A lot of people are going to be really, really annoying. Yeah, back in my high school, I I really didn't like sort of the general popular sense of humor most people seem to have. I mean, there was the kind I liked, which was lol to randoms. Oh wow, lol, everything is so random and wacky. The more unexpected it is, the funnier it is. That kind of thing. Also, just a ton of highly problematic stuff that were mostly taught by comedians on TV that was okay to joke about. So many jokes about sexual assault. I never thought those were funny. Also, dead baby jokes are for annoying people who think they're edgy. It's not funny. Yeah. Maybe avoid that person. That or I hope she gets better. They get better. Yeah. See ya. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Like, that's nice. Maybe maybe keep it to yourself. Literally no one cares. Mm. I think a lot of stuff in language classes is like to try to get you used to the grammar so you can start forming your own sentences after a while. It'll be something weird like the cat has 5 teeth or something. You'll be like, why in the hell do I need to learn the cat has 5 teeth? But it's telling you, like, how to say that a third person has something, and also giving you the vocabulary for teeth. So it's like, a lot of it is grammar in Spanish, as far as I know. I don't know a goddamn thing about French grammar. Although I do wish we learned more useful vocabulary in my high school Spanish classes. Because, you know, we learned some stuff. It was, like, useful in everyday conversation, but there were always words that would come up when I was trying to think about something in Spanish that would be like, wait, I never learned that, you know? That reminds me, I wanted to look up the word for stoplight. French is a language. Like I always say, Tumblr is a website, French is a language. I think I can't remember if it was you or someone else was saying that you, like, had to learn French in your school, like it was mandatory. That sucks. Well, if you live somewhere like up north where French is more common, then it could be useful, but and there are people in other countries where to get certain professions you have to learn English, and I do not envy them. English is a mess. Like, I grew up with it, so I'm used to it. All over Canada, dang. Because I thought, like, only, what, isn't it, like, just Quebec that speaks, like, the national language is French? Didn't know it was the whole place. Oh yeah, I forgot to say because I was distracted by this, but back in my high school, it was necessary that we have one extra language credit. It's pretty much Spanish or French, the two classic ones. I went with Spanish because where I live, it's just way more useful. I don't want to deal with French, so. And I think we also had, there's also possible to get your language credits via the CEC, I think it's called. What did I say? I can't freaking remember. Where they also had Chinese and Japanese courses. A bunch of weebs in that class, but I wasn't able to continue going to it because it was in a building way the heck out, like outside the school, and you had to walk a path to it, and I just wasn't able to walk there every day. I think they added a course at some point. It was like German. I think they added German during my like last year, maybe. I don't know. Oh, cool. Hello to you too. Hmm. Oh my god, I'm still gonna have to attach the wings. Anything like those are visible, but I'm putting like little spots on the body to kind of look like scales. Oh, my knee hurts. Ah! How was I sitting to make my knee hurt that bad? Oh my god. What are you doing? Could have elevated up your head. Ah! Okay. Leggies. Oh no, it's supposed to be strung. See, I put tiny, I don't know if you can see it, tiny wires that I drilled through and put some glue and clay on the other side. And then you put a string through the doll, an elastic, sort of like, well, they don't have to be like these, but this is the smallest elastics I have. And then you put like a little loop and pull it up through the head and attach it to like a jump ring sort of, and you keep that in the back of the head, which is usually like if you need to restring the doll, you go into the back of the head, and it'll sort of connect up through the body. You're gonna have a hell of a time stringing this. Yeah, it's meant to be one of them strung up little dolls. Maybe it doesn't need to be finished. Where is my focus? No. Don't know where it's focusing, but I think it's close. Another battery, yeah, sometimes you start something and it's like, you know, actually I don't like this idea so much. Maybe I don't need to continue this. Then you can start over with a better idea. I missed this part with the MSC. putting these. Hello. Spraying some stuff and trying to hang it up to dry. It is a very funny vocal effect. Little leggies. There we go. Ah, yeah. Playing the long game. Use wing spray. I really hope the yellow stayed on that. May have to like build up a couple layers. Maybe even go in with paint again, I'm not sure. Just a couple more sprinklers up to this. My dog has a habit of following me outside whenever I go outside and then following me back inside. And then I get up again to go outside and trip over because she's on her way coming back inside. I'm on my way going outside. The freaking slapstick comedy routine we got going on. Oh dear. Okay, I don't. Okay, Matt. I'm definitely gonna need more of the yellow. I might just have to go in with paint. Hoping I wouldn't have to, but I wanted the really soft look. I could probably achieve a soft look with paint. Spear the torso. definitely keeping the little dark spots, but kind of like almost completely erasing the little yellow bits I put in. Over there. This little thing. On this box. Drywall anchors. There we go. Okay, and I got that little one. Here for now. Okay. Outfit really cool. I was able to. Well, the Velcro is now sticking. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but the tiny book fits inside, and the glue in the book is sticking pretty well. I know I should decorate it. Maybe I could go in there and carefully scribble on some more of the pages to make it look more like a tiny book. Would have been a lot easier to do when the pages were not glued in, but I didn't think of that. Doing little scribble lines to make it look vaguely like text. Oh, making tiny props. I should like make a little bite mark out of this page as if the other page did it. It has a mouth on it. I gotta draw the text on first, and then like very carefully cut a little piece out. Carefully mark it with my fingernail. So another one will leave it a tiny little bit ripped out, just a little bit. I don't want to go crazy on the hula. Cool. Got a fun little book to put in a cute little bag. Let's check on, where did I put them? Oh. Were they put on? Ooh. That's still quite sticky. Yeah, I gotta let the eyes set for a bit longer, although I kind of messed up the bottom one here, so I was thinking of moving that. I was thinking, like, maybe I should let these ones dry and use them for something else, because I had a different a dye. This one's more like the kind of red I was thinking of. It's more like a bloody orangey red, whereas the dye I used on these, because I thought it was the only red I had, it was called Ruby, and it's a bit more of a purple red, so it's more pinky, and I want this to be more like blood red. So maybe I'll still use it. I've got to see how it looks in the head. But I gotta wait probably overnight for the resin to cure. I guess I'm trying to figure out if I want to redo the yellow or not. I'll start trying to figure out how to string this. I've been putting that off. I might use this stuff as just a little bit better. No, they're the same. They're both also kind of the same amount of striking. I'm definitely gonna have to use the clear one for the Ghost Bunny when I make that. Alright, so usually you put it in like a circuit from what I understand, like through the neck and then pull it through here and then push it back through, pull it out the leg and then go, you know, like that. And then back up through the head. Make like a little hook. No idea how to do this. You don't usually just string, like, you usually put, like, little hooks around them. But I don't know if I'll be able to make hooks this tiny. That barely fits through there. Will it fit through there? I think maybe I put the pin a little too far down, but I can't really fix that now. Try to like push it through. Oof. I should make little hooks unless I'll be able to get this through here. I have to make little hooks. Regular hook. I've been able to get this wire through. If I this up through here. Hold it tight. That one actually. I do need a tiny pair of... No, I don't have a tiny pair of wire cutters. keep misusing my scissors. Manage not to scratch that too much. Oh hell, would I even go through the hole? Let me see. If I just leave here for now, will that go through? But, oh man, it'll be too big probably, huh? Yeah, that's too big. I gotta make a really tiny hook. Twist that off, there we go. Too strong. I really wish to just be able to string it right through. Keep trying. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make a wire that's like not bulky. Hello. I'm trying to string a tiny doll. I've never done this before. I'm kind of messing up this arm. I'm typing trying. Oh no, this was, there's a doll modder, doll customizer, whatever you want to call them, who posts a lot of YouTube videos. Her name is Doll Lightful. And recently, because she's just been getting more and more ambitious with her projects, she decided to design her own very simple BJD with the help of her boyfriend, who's a 3D modeler, and then they put the files up for free on the internet. So an old pal of mine who's been getting back into contact lately was like, hey, do you want me to print you some of those rabbits that doll designer made? And I was like, sure. And so this is the base, the body. Oh, wait, he printed them out of clear resin. They look really cool, clear. They're like these really cute little bunny dolls. Got all little parts. There's the bare torso, a leg. Yeah. And so I added onto it because I'm making one into like a little gift art doll for the friend who 3D printed them for me. Because he didn't want any payment, and if I got these 3D printed at like a 3D printing place, it would have been expensive. So that's what I'm trying to do. The base is not mine, but I made the wings and I put the tentacles on. I put on the tail and the belly. And I made her a little outfit. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. It's a little like anime schoolgirl outfit. And yep, that's what this is here. Heck. And the sculpting I did with epoxy sculpt because I started using it and then I just kind of kept using it. I could have used Sculpey for the wings, but I like didn't think of it. I was like in the epoxy sculpt realm. Heck. Right now I'm trying to see if I can get this freaking cord to go through here. How can I make the tiniest hook? Oyumaru? I haven't heard of that. Do not know about this Oyumaru. That goes through just fine. Oh, no, I can't flip it. Heck. Is that a type of clay? Get my needle nose pliers on that. Alright. Again, I really need a proper tiny wire cutter. Okay, and I gotta pull this around. Ah. Ooh, reusable mold banking. I like that. That'd be really useful. So what's that up? Oh, like a thermoplastic? Like one of them, they're thermoplastic? Does it come in like little beads? And like every time you reheat it... Oh heck, I clamped it around it, whoops. Let's pull it through again. Okay. Oh, dang. I could. I don't want to make too many of them, though. I do have some other stuff I want to work on, but I want to look into Oyumaru for other stuff that I would make molds of. Okay. Got a little arm. Other leg. Hang on, wait, if that's it, where's up? This leg. I'm also gonna have to attach the wings. I figured out how I'm gonna do that yet. I probably should have done that when I was still sculpting, but I didn't. Hello. Yeah, thanks for telling me about that stuff. I'm gonna have to look up that brand, Oyumaru. Okay, the leggy moves around a little bit. Maybe I should paint the leg or something to make sure it stays in place, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to put it up here. Back up over here. Heck dang. Ah, fuck. These are parts, ooh. Dang, nice. Yeah, I definitely gotta look at that. They probably sell it somewhere other than Amazon, so like maybe they have an official site or something. And check that out. I did not make these, I just want everyone to know I'm not claiming that I made these, but the parts of the rabbit, like the base parts, the head and the torso and the limbs and all that, they were designed by Dollightful on YouTube. She does doll modifications and doll customs. I added some stuff like these little Cthulhu tentacles, and I made these wings, and I put a tail on it, that kind of thing. But yeah, I didn't make those parts, but I made like the wings and stuff, so I'm just adding on to it. Come on, go up there. Heck. Heck dang. Yeah, like she designed it and then put the 3D files up for free for anyone on the internet to use if they want to. And so a bunch of other I'm not like a YouTuber or anything, but a bunch of other people who like to customize dolls were like, sweet, I'm gonna see if I can get a 3D print of this and make something with it. So we've all been making little things, and I sent one to a friend in another state. She's got a cool idea for it. Okay, am I gonna have to make another hook? Gonna have to make another tiny hook. Heck. That's one good thing about having hooks is that the leg's not gonna turn backwards. You see, when you have the string tight, the limbs stay in place, but they can still be moved around a little bit. This one is a pretty rudimentary doll, but yeah, Oh, cool. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about because I have seen similar thermoplastics like that where you heat them up in water and use them to make something and then you can reuse them over and over again. So I know the idea of it. Yeah, these are no, 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 heck, no. My little hook worked against me. Okay, maybe I can still salvage it. Hold on. If I pull it. Ah! Whoops. Okay, not all the way. Oh, okay. Well, like that. Okay, go a little bit through there, and then pull that back through there. Heck. Now it's gonna be a bit tight, huh? Well, that sounds cool. Both otters and lions do have kind of like wide faces, huh? A little bit, I've never strung a doll before. Yeah, these little, it's a ball jointed doll. Which is usually what they're called, because they have these little round joints that go into these little sockets, and then they're held together with string. Your teachers think piano covers of popular songs. Like they weird. Oh, cool. I've never done like model stuff, but I have always been really interested in like model ships and stuff like that. Particularly the old-fashioned wooden ships with sails. If I needed another craft to get in on, which I really don't, that's the kind of thing I would probably get in on is like making ships. But of course, because I have to be extra about everything, I would want to make it like Oh my god, I almost had the other string out. Come on. Oh, you're so close! Go up there, go up there. Yes! Okay. Had to... I had to twist his arm a little. But... Okay. Got the strings in. Then I have to put them through the head. Please don't go away. Please stay with me. Okay. Through the head. Grab both of them. But, okay, well they seem to be staying up okay, so I don't need to worry about that. Stop dropping this head. I broke off a few of the tentacles. Fly through right into my face. I don't know what Garwalk is. But sure. Okay, I need, those aren't long enough. I need, a jump ring? Heck. Break all my sheet pencils. Ooh. Oh, sweet. That sounds cool to me. I found a couple little of the bee charms I was thinking of putting on the Furby hive when I make a Furby hive.
There's gonna be some stuff you're gonna see that's gonna make it hard to smile in the future.
Yes, okay, will that fit? Okay, it's gonna be kind of big, but it'll fit. Okay, so, dang it. Okay, oh boy, how am I gonna tie this?
It's gonna make it hard to smile in the future.
See? Okay. Ah, okay, so it's like half a transformer. It doesn't fully transform. You said Garwalk, and I imagined a garfish with little legs slapping around. I was like, that can't be what he's talking about. Okay, I'm gonna try to tie these around the jump ring. I'm gonna scratch off all the paint with my fingernails in the process, completely by accident. I did not give myself enough string to work with. Alright. Woof, woof. Okay, okay, okay. The head's a little bit floppy. Maybe that means I have to tighten it a bit more. Yeah, that would be what you thought. That would be what both of us thought. Same hat. Okay. Okay. I have 2 knots in there. Tighten the head a little bit. Okay, it's much tighter now. Alright. I can turn the little head around. Okay. At least pulled a bit too tight? Oh no. Okay, the legs work fine. Okay, the arms are a little special, but maybe if I turn it around. Okay, maybe I just needed to. Okay, it's all over the place. Kind of worried that the elastic on these is just gonna like snap because I don't know how strong it is. Okay. The arms are a little wonky. Something else I've been putting off is figuring out how to attach the wings. Oh, thanks. I'm glad it looks good. I'm currently panicking about the wings. I definitely have to cut these a little bit short. Or maybe... because I want them to curve upward and sort of... But I don't know if there will be enough space there, so I may have to make them curve downward to sort of hold on to the inside of the doll. Like... Oh, look at you and your big little tentacle face. Like... Go in the tiniest amount, and then it'll be... I'm gonna have to have them out to the side. Okay. It goes out a little far. For not to break all my clay. It'd be just like me to mess up everything right before it's almost done. Okay, but then it can't. No, can it? No, it can't quite get in. It'll have to be a lot shorter. Torture my scissors again. I really gotta put tiny wire clippers on my shopping list. My money again. Okay. I'd like to just sort of glue that in place, like that. I may have to go in with a little bit of clay and like stick it to the back and then like smooth it over, because I really should have attached these when I was still sculpting. But I didn't because I wanted to make it easier to paint everything. But I shouldn't have. Alright. The other one's gonna go right next to it. Unless it'll be too bulky, I hope not. Looks like from the front so far. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. The wings are kind of huge, but proportions are all over the place on this thing. Alright, and then on this one I gotta set you down. Right next to it. There we go. Down. Yes, bun is almost assembled. Well, the bun is assembled. The wings are not yet assembled. Oh, that came untwisted. Okay, twist. Right. Get those are both done. Fit. Is it bulky? The other one in the way? It's also a wire. Dag! I'm gonna break my whole doll. Okay. Wire's just messed up. Hold on. There was some part of my brain that was like, what if I can make the wings movable? And then that was quickly quieted down by the other part of my brain that's like, we don't know how to do that. We're already doing a bunch of stuff we don't know how to do. Okay. Okay, that needs to go in a little bit more. Oh no, it's like stuck. Okay, there we go. Alright. But what if I did this and that and it's... Shut up, brain. You don't know how the hell to do that. We could learn! No. Yeah, we could learn, but no. Okay, that's pretty close. I'm gonna try to... Maybe I should just mix up some epoxy sculpt and stuff it in there. Not sure that would be a good idea, but... Yep, I forgot to paint. Okay. I should have assembled things before even painting. Well, you mess up a bunch, you learn. Ain't that how the saying goes? Okay, set it down. Possibly, yeah. Good night! Good night! I'm not sure what kind of glue I should use for this. Getting my tiny bottle of E6. Will this work on this? I'm not gonna work on that. I use my steel reinforced epoxy putty. I mean, there's metal on it. Yeah, regular old super glue. Use the wire that got stuck to it. That's nothing but warnings. That doesn't help. I know the rest of epoxy. I'm seriously considering using this just because there's metal in this. And this stuff is pretty good at, I love Mad Max. Fury Road is the best movie that has ever been created. The original movies were also awesome. Come on. Come on. I have to wear gloves for this one. Try. Oh, hell yeah. That's a great idea. I have some like old, little like cheap model cars that I've had around for a long time. They're like vintage cars, like old Chevy Bel Airs and stuff like that. Well, I only have like a couple of them. But if I keep them, I was kind of thinking of doing something like a vintage car, Mad Max kind of stuff. Be careful. Oof. Okay. Ah! I hate how you have to puncture the cap of the E6, and then immediately just starts going everywhere. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Contain it. Hell yeah. What kind of cool stickers can it could get everywhere, but it drives clear, so that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna put these in and then position them to hope they dry in a certain position, but I don't know if they will. And then I'm gonna have to reinforce them with a bit of epoxy clay just to get them to stay, and then I'll be able to paint a little bit of green over the top to hide it, I hope. Okay, I gotta... Heck. I can, like... put your little arm down. You're like, ta-da, but you're not done yet. Okay, As anyone watching can probably tell, I did not plan this part. I was like, oh, I'll figure it out when I get to it, and this is me trying so hard to figure it out. Okay. Yeah, I messed up the arms a little bit. That's okay. Oh, cool, yeah. Have a good day, Pickle. Over there where it is day. I gotta remind myself you live in England. Because I was like, you got post offices open at midnight? No fair. The Midnight Post Office sounds like a short story I would love to read. Or like a really fun series of short stories or short comics. Similar to the gas station stories. Okay, the wings are a little uneven, but you know what? I've decided I'm okay with that. Okay. I should clean some of the smudges off this little shirt I got going on. Then to go under the wings, and then over the tail. And this is a little skirt, it has a tail hole. I was able to pleat it with my new mini iron. The Velcro on the bag is holding. Not super strong Velcro, but it is holding the bag closed, though. And I got the little book, which I added a little bit too. Then I think the other shoe might be under this big green circle, but I got the little slides there. I'm gonna have to like put a barrier around this to make sure my cat doesn't accidentally knock it off the table. Oh, it's 1. Sweet. Okay, there's 1 a.m. That helps. Sorry. Hit that with my head. Bonomicon. The Necrobonomicon. Nail it. Okay. Keep telling myself it's an art doll. It doesn't have to be fully functional. It's probably just going to be put on display for a long time. Okay. I try not to completely knock that over. I'm going to clean up a bit. Got some thread over here. And I gotta sign off in a minute because it is 1 a.m. I can see if I can raid anyone, just to, like, I can see if G-Mister's on doing some drawings, or Spooky Sprinkles or someone. Also, I gotta go check out It's Just Milk. Because I love watching me some crafty streaming. Ugh. I think after this bunny, I'm gonna like take a little break from the dolls because I do have to make another one for Germ's sibling. Because he was like, you don't have to pay me anything, but if you want to be super cool, if you could customize a couple of the rabbits, and I was like, yes. Because both of them are the kind of people who do things that who like things that I like to do, like Cthulhu Bunny. And the other one's gonna be, I don't entirely know yet, but some kind of like fucked up, creepy, cute, yummy kawaii rabbit. Okay, a few things while I'm waiting for this to open up. And to think I was going to get rid of that stretchy stuff, but it turned out to be useful. After I've had it for years, it turned out to be useful. I got my epoxy. Thanks, I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. I'm not sure if I want to, like, give it a coating of MSC gloss, because I do have MSC gloss. I really wish I had satin finish. And earlier I was putting little yellow effects, like little yellow bits on the wings and the belly and the tentacles and inside the ears. It made them look sort of glowy. And I really liked it, but then when I sprayed another coat of MSC on to seal in that and the little dots all over the place, the yellow disappeared. So I was like, no. So I may go back in with paint instead of pencils because, paint will definitely help better. It just won't be as soft of an effect as I had before. Yeah, is anyone... Oh, Solarin's on. She's not even crafting tonight, but... The Mortanius is on doing, 3D modeling. Unless y'all don't feel like raiding, then that's cool. We got Sims 4, Sekiro, Kingdom Hearts, Spare Parts? Haven't heard of that. Secret of Evermore, 3D modeling, No Man's Sky, and ESO. Yeah, I was looking at it like, God, I hope all these light pencils don't get completely fucked up, and then they did. No, I'm gonna send y'all to Eternal Red, who's playing Sekiro, which is made by the same people who made Dark Souls. It's just like, it's basically Dark Souls, so like way more Japanese, and it's really cool. And the aesthetic of those kinds of games is always like artistically inspiring to me. So like, I don't know, maybe anyone still here will get some fun inspo from that. I just like to raid people when I can. It makes people happy. Okay, I gotta head out for now. Yeah, there we go. Oof, I gotta head out for now. I gotta let that glue set. I gotta put a bunch of stuff away. Okay. I also have to wait for the potential eyes to dry, and then I need to make some more eyes using the different shade of red that I didn't know I had. Put that there. I remember. Okay. Yeah. Alright, goodbye.